you're in violation of the
I'm sorry,
First
that is
Amendment.
the rule that you have to state.
You can ask the solicitor. All I have to do is state my name and be a taxpayer.
No,
That's what the law says.
you do
That's
need
what the law
to
says,
state
sir.
your, you need.
Actually, that's what the law
If you
says.
have, if you're residing in a
If
certain
you'd like a
county-
First Amendment federal case, I'm more than happy
Sir.
to give you one. but-
Sir, I just told you, if you're not gonna say it, I'm gonna ask you to leave, and if you're not gonna leave, I'm gonna ask
So are you
the
saying
officer-
under threat of arrest?
I'm gonna ask
Are
the
you
officer
saying
to-
under threat of arrest that you're not gonna allow me to speak?
The rules here are.
Solicitor,
that you state
can I ask you that question?
municipality.
Under threat of arrest, that you're not allowing me to
You need
speak?
to be a resident
Okay,
of the
so,
county.
it said, the law says I have to
I
be a
don't know
taxpayer.
what you're talking
Does
about.
this county accept federal and state funding? It does, and I'm a taxpayer of this county. So,
You handle that.
well, I'm just letting you know, the law says taxpayer, of which I am. A taxpayer of the Commonwealth and also a taxpayer
Please
of the
state your
Treasury.
municipality.
So I just told you. So, and as well, solicitor, so you know, in your, and this is important, I was almost arrested in your county office, in the election office, because you had a sheriff posted last week, and you're gonna tell me that I'm not allowed to bring that comment to the board in public? That's ridiculous. So understand that the law says you have to be a taxpayer, and so I am. And I'm here to tell the board important information, of which Mr. Pressler and I both
Are
delivered
you a
that letter to that
taxpayer?
gentleman
Sir,
right there.
Sir,
And the
Mr.
board should have received that letter
Contreras,
because we
are you
delivered
a
that to
taxpayer
the board
in
and
Luzerne
specifically asked the board receive that letter. So I just want to make it very clear that Mr. Pressler and I delivered to that gentleman sitting right there taking notes and asked him to give it to the director as well as to the rest of the board, that request on the illegal aliens. On top of that, I'd also like to inform the board that you have an illegal sign in the election office that's stating that you cannot photograph or record in a public lobby in Luzerne, in the Luzerne County Board of Elections, which is absolutely unconstitutional. You posted a deputy, which is fine to post a deputy for safety. However, there's no statute attached to that piece of paper that says no photography and no videography. And there's no code attached to it because it's absolutely unconstitutional to have that sign there. So respectfully, I'm asking the board to remove those signs because it is our right, a First Amendment right, to record and to take photographs in a public funded lobby of the Board of Elections. So I respectfully ask you to do that. And I'd like an answer to why you're telling the director and the people that work in that office that people cannot film or take video in that office. It's ridiculous. And
Thank you.
last
Your time
point,
is up.
my last point, this is
Your
important.
time is up,
This is
sir.
important, ma'am, quickly. The
10
registrations, there are 2
seconds.
points to the registrations. When somebody sends in a registration, they can be requesting a mail-in ballot as well. Now, they may be previously registered. That doesn't mean that they wouldn't fill out the form and request a mail-in.
Thank you
And
very
so,
much.
and I can show you evidence,
We'll have the
sir,
next-
board member,
Sir,
there's
I
evidence,
will
I
have
can
the
show you
next
that the
public
backlog
comment,
is in the
please.
thousands.
Sir,
Thank
We'll
you.
have the next public comment,
We
please.
wanted to hear him.